everybody, this is Michael with Asymmetrical Preparedness. This video is about 13 traits that would be very helpful to have for a prepper. So 13 helpful traits for preparedness. But first off, if you guys like the channel, please subscribe. YouTube's been hitting us because they don't like us. You know that. But anyway, check out the Amazon storefront, link in the description, and Patreon link also. We're doing good stuff over on Patreon. Got a lot of good exclusive content over there. Lots and lots and lots of videos and exclusive extra content and stuff. Enough about that though. Let's get into the 13 things, the 13 skills, traits, whatever, that will help you be a better prepper. You may have all of these traits. You may have some of them. You may have few of them or a lot of them. I recommend working on them though. If you have these 13 traits, they will definitely help you be a better prepper. So, number one, and these aren't in numerical order, they're not in any order. They are just a list. Number one, self-preservation and the preservation of others. Other people call it the will to live. It is what it is. We don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want my family to die. I want to take care of my family. I want to protect them. I want to protect my family, my friends, my mutual assistance group, my community, my country, all these things. I'm a protector. That's my job. I'm a sheepdog. But yes, so preservation and preservation of others. Number two, flexibility and adaptability. Semper Gumby, always flexible. So we used to use a term we used to use in the military. You need to be able to adapt to a variety of situations, to a fluid environment, to an environment where things rapidly change around you, whether it be a tactical environment or a weather environment, or out hunting environment or foraging. Lots of things change all the time. We've seen a lot of changes in our country. So the flexibility and ability to adapt and overcome is vital as a prepper. Number three, I feel is important, strong moral values. Having a strong moral compass. Being part of the solution, not part of the problem. That, to me, is very important. It's important to who I want in my group and who I want around me. I want like-minded people with good moral values. Values this country was founded on. So that's another one. Number four, the ability to think outside the box. To be an independent thinker. The ability to think of things that others don't necessarily think about. Solutions to problems that aren't obvious. That's why multiple people in a group is really helpful, because you got people looking at things from different angles, different approaches to problems, stuff like that, problem solving, which I probably should have put down here as problem solving, but I think it's covered under these other items that I'm talking about. Number five, mentally decisive. The ability to be decisive, to make a quick decision, a good decision, in a timely manner. Not hee-haw about it, not, procrastinate. Be decisive. There is be careful. Sorry about that. There's always a time for maybe taking your time, longer time for a decision. But there's also a time to be decisive, to make quick decisions in a very, very timely manner. Because you don't have time sometimes, especially tactical environment. You gotta be quick. You gotta think quickly, analyze quickly, decide quickly, and act quickly. Number six, self-reliant, a provider. Growing your own food. You guys always see around me my garden, raising animals, producing your own calories, making your own stuff. All my raised beds we built by hand, most of them off of material that I had laying around. Logs, pallet wood, old lumber, stuff like that. So that's a really good ability to have. Self-reliant is, the ability to rely on yourself and your family to do the things, to survive. The more self-reliant you are, the better prepper you'll be. Seven, a thirst for knowledge and or skills. Always in search of becoming better, of being more fit, of being more knowledgeable about different topics, knowing more things, having more skill sets that will enable you to do more things, and cross-training with your group, teaching each other, learning from each other. The ability to just suck in knowledge, that desire to learn and to grow is a very important trait. Number 8, positive mental attitude and an attitude of gratitude. I did I don't know when this video will post, so it may be coming up at a prep of the day of an attitude of gratitude. That's very important. But a positive mental attitude is vital. If you're around people that are always negative and stuff like that, it's not conducive to teamwork. It's not conducive to being a successful person, a successful prepper, anything in life. If you're negative Nancy all the time, you're never going to be happy. You got to be positive and uplift others around you. Be the force that lifts people up, not beats them down. That's a positive trait. Number 9, the ability to perform violent acts when called upon. And I'm not saying you search them out. I'm not saying you want to be violent. I'm not saying you beat people up for fun. I'm not saying you enjoy hurting people. No, on the contrary. Be a kind, loving, passionate, compassionate person. But for some people, not everybody has to have this trait. But the people out there running and gunning, the guys out there on security watch, perimeter, the guys out patrolling, the guys doing the militant side of militant farmer duties, they need to have the ability to perform acts of violence, to use overwhelming violence of action against an adversary, a bad guy. That is a trait that is going to be very, very sought after in an SHTF scenario. So the ability to perform acts of violence when absolutely needed and necessary. Number 10, I already talked about a little bit, sheepdog mentality, protecting others, looking out for others, other people that are weak, less equipped, less to deal with things, looking out for others. You know, like active shooter thing comes to mind. You say you're at Walmart and some guy runs in with a gun. What are you going to do about it? Well, pew. That's what you're going to do about it. Protect others, right? Okay. So that's a very important part, an aspect of an attitude. That's a mental attitude. It's who you are. I'm a sheepdog, period. If I see somebody broken down on the side of the road, if I have my family with me and there's some shady looking guys, I may not stop, of course, because my family, you know, it may be a ploy or something like that. I don't know. I have a family to worry about, but I make sure that, you know, they're on the cell phone, or I'll slow down and say, hey, can I call somebody for you, something like that. But if I'm by myself and somebody's there, you know, you pull over, you help them, right? An accident on the side of the road, you don't just keep driving, you stop, you render aid. That's part of sheepdog. You stand up for others. Number 11, physically and mentally fit. Physical fitness is key. I can't talk about it enough. I can't stress it enough. It is very important. You have to be able to do the things. Everything is going to be more physical in an SHTF environment. You're going to have to do more. More is going to be required of you physically. You're not going to be sitting at a desk job anymore. Okay, so work on your fitness. That's important. And mentally fit is also important. Mentally fit. Your mental state of mind has to be positive. All these things, you know, these kind of things overlap, and they form together to form who you are. Number 12, situationally, tactically, and strategically aware. Why do I word it like that? Situational awareness. I always talk about that, head on a swivel. What's around you? That's like what's around me. You know, I know that there's a post right there. I know that that's a garden plot right there. I know that these are woods. I know that those are blackberry bushes. I know that that's secure area. I know where the weaknesses are. I know where threats could come from. All those kind of things. That's your immediate situation. Okay, then tactically. Tactically would be not just aware of what's around me, but the tactical situation. Where do I have cover? Where do I have concealment? Where can I shoot from? Where is my AR? Where is, you know, my secondary? Where is my vehicle so I can get out of here? Tactical type stuff. Where's my fixed fighting position? Where's my LPOPs? You know, where are they at? Stuff like that. Tactically. Strategically is big picture. More like forming your MAG, your group, having bug out locations. It's the bigger picture. It's the overall strategy of your plan. So that's strategic awareness. Number 13 is the desire to serve and protect others. Service is key. I know a lot of you that are people of faith understand that. Service and service to others is a vital part of who we are. It's a vital part of who I am. Taking care of others, helping others. You know, if a neighbor needs help putting a roof on, you go over there and you help them. Or your MAG. If there are people in your MAG, you drop anything and you go help them, period. Because you know what? When you need help, they'll drop everything and come help you. That's the whole sense of community. That's the group. That's mutual assistance. That's why mutual assistance group. You assist each other in training, in backup, in support, in cross-training, in just getting everyday life things done, in preparedness. All these things, all this stuff comes together. All these skills come together and will make you a better prepper. So if you don't have some of these skills, please write them down. Start practicing them. Have them in your mind and be aware of them so that you can make positive improvements on them. You're not going to change these kind of things overnight. But what you can do is if you're aware of some of your shortcomings, you can improve on them slowly over time. So I'll go back over the list really quick, recap. Self-preservation and the preservation of others. Flexibility and adaptability. Strong moral values. Ability to think outside the box. Mentally decisive. Self-reliant. Thirst for knowledge and skills. Positive mental attitude. The ability to perform violent acts when needed. Sheepdog mentality. Physically and mentally fit. Situationally, tactically, and strategically aware. And the desire to serve and protect others. So that's a quick recap. I hope this encourages you guys to work on some of these things. Analyze yourself. Take a look at yourself. What are these skills and these traits? They're traits, not really skills. But what are these traits do you have? What don't you have? What are you a little weak on? What are you really strong on? Build on your weaknesses. Identify your weaknesses. Train on them. Be aware of them. And always try to improve them. Anyway, prep a little every day and prep at a peace of mind out of a fear. I love you guys and blessings to you and yours.